Hello, I'm Rachel Castro, and I was connected to urban outreach about 13 years ago, I would say. I want to say it was 2001 was the first time that I learned about urban outreach, and that was through my church, Par Temple Baptist. We had someone come to church and start talking about this ministry for kids, for inner city kids, and they mentioned a camp. They told us it was Camp of the Hills. My favorite memory from camp was the Saturday that David Torres came and picked us up. And there were about, I would say, maybe 150 of us, and we all rushed to him, and we had all of these stories to tell him about camp, and he took the time to hear each one of our stories. And to me, that was like, wow, somebody cares, somebody loves me, and he knows nothing about me. We walk away with an example of Christ. So that's an intangible thing, and we walk away knowing that Christ is living, and these examples are doing their best to be Christ to the world. And I think that is what I walked away with. And some of the other kids that were in the organization with me, they also walked away with the same, knowing that, wow, Christ really is alive, and he really is living in us to make the world a better place. God commissioned us in Acts 1:8. He commissioned us to go out and to serve Judea and Samaria and all the ends of the world. And I think we can do that, and we can start in our backyard. And Urban is doing that. And I think it's really important that we invest in our younger generations, because they're growing up to be in a world without God. And it's up to us as Christians to make the stand and to change our future and to just pour Christ back into them when everyone else is saying it's perfectly fine to be without God. And Urban is focusing on the importance of being Christ and showing Christ, and they're focusing on the obligation that God gave us, which was to know him and to let him be known. And I think it's important that we all come together to support this ministry, because they are fulfilling their obligation, as Acts 1:8 states.